I'm Brenda Quintana coming to you from the Beehive. Today I'm going to show you how to make an origami vase to put your whimsical flowers in from yesterday. If you want to learn how to make these flowers, I'm going to put a link to that video in the description of this video so you can find it. So let me go ahead and show you how to make this cute little vase. So typically when you're doing origami, you use an 8x8 piece of origami paper. I found that if I made my size just a little bit larger, it's a little bit easier to fold. So I've got a piece of the 2014-2016 In Color Designer Series paper stack. This is the Blackberry Bliss, and I've cut it to 8.5 by 8.5. And we are going to start off with, I want my polka dot design to be featured on the front. So I am going to fold that to the inside of to start off with. So we're going to fold this on the diagonal like this. And you notice I'm not using a bone folder. I don't want to fold this too much and break down the fibers of the paper on the edge. So we're just going to use our fingers to gently smooth the edges. So I'm going to open this up again and I'm going to fold it on the diagonal going the opposite way. So kind of like folding a big X into your designer series paper. Then I'm going to open it up again and I'm going to flip the paper over to the other side. And now I'm going to fold it with one of the straight sides towards me. I'm going to fold it in half on the straightaway and smooth it down. Open it up again and turn it a quarter turn, and we're going to fold it in half along the straightaway again. This time we're going to keep it closed though. And right now the fold is facing towards me, and I'm going to pick up the fold so it's facing the ceiling now, and I'm going to kind of push this together to bring it into kind of this shape, and then I'm going to flatten it out so that there are two pieces on either side. Okay, and then I'm going to find my open end. Okay, here's my open end. I want the open end to face away from me. Okay, so you've got all these pieces, you want that to face away from you. I want to make a vase the same way every time. And this step, when I was looking at different ways to make this, you just kind of fold it to the center, somewhere along the center line, and that was too kind of loosey-goosey for me. So I decided I would measure how far was kind of the optimal length to fold in. So I'm going to take, this is my open end up top here, and I'm going to measure down 2.25 inches, and I'm going to make myself a little line right along this middle fold line. And now I know where to bring my points into the side, and that way if you're making a lot of these, they're all gonna look the same. So I'm going to bring this point in right here to this pencil mark. Again, I'm just going to smooth out my cardstock with my finger, and then I'm going to go to the other side and I'm going to bring in my side point to this pencil mark again. And the pencil mark is right along the center fold line. Okay. I'm going to smooth that over. And then we're just going to take this little piece down here at the bottom. We're going to fold it forward. And you can see these two pieces have kind of created a spot where it kind of makes logical sense to fold. That's where I'm going to fold along. So I'm just going to bring that up. That will be actually the bottom of our vase. And I'm just going to fold it and I'm going to unfold that. Okay. And then we're going to take this piece and we're going to flip it over to the back. And we're going to bring in our folds to the center point again, and we're just going to follow the same score line that was on the front, or the same fold line. We're just going to match it exactly, so I don't have to measure down 2/4 inch again. I'm just matching what I did on the front, and just bring that into the center. It matches up exactly. All right. Okay, So now we have to do the top part of the vase. So this is probably the hardest part, but I will talk you through it. So we're going to start off with over here, and we're going to bring this corner, and in fact we're going to bring this whole line right here over to the center point, to the center fold right here. Okay, so just kind of run it along the center fold like that. Okay, and then we're going to open it back up again. All right, and then I'm going to bring this top piece down, and I'm not going to fold it all the way down so it hits these triangles right here. I'm going to fold it down just slightly above it, like maybe 1/4 of an inch above it. So let me show you what that looks like. So you might think you would fold right here to this little edge right here where there's a line coming down. I've got that coming up just 1/4 of an inch right above that. Okay, so now we're going to pretend like we're turning the pages of a book. We're going to turn over one page, and we're going to bring in this fold again. So this side right here, this fold is going to come along this center point right here, or center fold. So you're just going to bring it along and just fold it down with your fingers. And I know this paper is a little harder to work with than origami paper, but when you're done, it's also going to be a little sturdier than origami paper. So just go slow, make sure you get your folds in, and hopefully it will work out and look just beautiful. So I've got my fold here on the side, and now I'm going to bring this fold in from the top. And this should now match up very nicely with the fold that you already did last when you had the page before that, so to speak. So this line is very easy to find now where to fold it because it's matching up with this little line here, or this little fold on the side. Okay, so now we're going to take this piece and we're going to flip it over to the back side. Okay, and then we're going to bring in this fold again from the side, and this edge lines up with my center score, or my center fold. Okay, and just kind of flatten that out, and then we're going to bring this top piece down, and again it's lining up very nicely with this piece over here on the back. Okay, and then we're going to turn the pages of the book, and we're going to bring this in to the center fold again. So the outside piece right here is going to come into the center fold, and then we're going to bring down this peak one more time. Okay, and don't worry that this is sticking out a little bit. We're going to fix that in a second. So turn the pages of a book, and this is the last thing we have to do. And we're just going to lift up this piece right here, okay? And this piece right here on the side, already you can kind of see it has a fold in it. You're just going to tuck that piece under like that. And you can kind of see, you can kind of push this back right here, and while you're pushing it back, you're going to kind of bring this in and smooth it out like that. Okay, so then we're going to turn back one page of the book like so, and then we can start to open this up. Okay, start to see the opening, and you just push out each of the sides. Okay, with your fingers, just go slowly. You don't want anything to tear. This paper is not quite as malleable as the origami paper, but as I said before, it's really nice and sturdy when it's done because it's a little thicker than the origami paper. And the bottom of the box right here, you're just going to kind of fold it out a little bit and just kind of flatten each of the sides like that. Okay. Make sure the sides are still all popped out. There, that looks pretty good. This side could have been folded just a little bit better, so I'm just going to kind of bring that in just a little bit more. It just needed Just need a little bit more of a fold. There we go. And so this is a fairly light vase. You can see it's gonna tip over. So I thought, what can we put in there to anchor it? And of course, I've got my party bag of Hershey's Kisses. So if you put in, I put in about 10 kisses at the bottom of my vase. It makes it a much better gift too if you put some chocolate at the bottom. So just take your favorite chocolate, and this is gonna kind of create an anchor for your vase. And I'm just going to borrow my flowers from before. And you can just pop your flowers and arrange them. And it kind of gives it a little place for you to poke your flowers down into the bottom. And it keeps the vase from tipping over. So you can kind of just find their way to the bottom in between the kisses. Afterwards, if you want to add some more kisses in afterwards, you can. Okay, I've done a kind of a bad job, but you can see what I mean. You've got your flowers, and I've got 6 flowers in here. You could maybe put 2 or 3 more, and it will look cute too. The other thing that you can do, what I did with my original vase, is you can take some of this Blackberry Bliss. I'm just going to pop my tag off for a second so you can see it a little better. I've taken my Blackberry Bliss ribbon and I've kind of fed it around the top and just tied a little bit right there. Isn't that cute? So you can do the same with the vase that you just made, and you can tie just a little bit of ribbon around there, matching ribbon, and wouldn't that look cute? So there you go, a really cute vase to put your whimsical flowers in. All the supplies you'll need to make the flowers and the vase are available for purchase on my blog. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Bye for now.